All right, so I'm really excited to release the first version of my enhanced chart trader for NinjaTrader. As you can see, the enhanced chart trader is an extension of the standard chart trader. You still have a lot of well, actually all of the old functionality, just some new functionality at the bottom on the chart trader area as well as in the chart itself, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. But first, I'm just going to go through some of the main highlights. So there is new entry placement. Right here at the top is some cosmetic controls for that, as well as new attachment functionality. So what that is the ability to attach any order to any indicator on the price panel. So it's pretty incredible. I'm so excited for it. I mean, I'll use it in my own trading. The split orders button as well is huge. The ability to split orders that are on top of each other. Lock is the feature to basically lock down the chart trader and prevent any new orders. You also have the option to require that an ATM strategy is selected to place a trade. Risk management is pretty lean at this point, but basically you just have the option to display the amount of money on every target and stop. So the amount of money that that you can make, obviously on a target, or that you're risking on a stop. And so then you got the standard options here, which give you the ability to remove the limit and/or market buttons. You can see I've removed the limit buttons from here just to save some space because I don't use them. So yeah, that's the functionality, or I'm sorry, that's the parameters. So let's go through the functionality. Here you see I've got two charts of crude oil up, which is my personal favorite market. A 2-minute chart and a 4-range chart. And so I'm going to click OK, and we're going to check this out. So basically, the new functionality here is the buy and the sell click. And so what prompted me to make this is that generally when I'm placing orders, I like to right click, but it's hard to hit the right spot when I'm doing that. So generally what I'll do is I'll place an order, and then I'll move the order in place, where I actually want it to be. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the last year. So the purpose of these buttons is to eliminate that third or fourth step. So basically with 2 clicks you can have your order in. So if I click buy and I'm above the market, it's going to be a buy stop. If I'm below the market, it's going to be a buy limit. And the second click just drops the order and then places it on the chart. So that goes for sell as well. Sell click and then click to place the order. So, and I love this. And the other thing you can do is you can actually click on a plot to attach it to a plot. So if I want to place a buy, let's say I want to place like a sell limit at this 5-minute EMA right here, I can just go ahead and click on it, and I'm immediately attached to that EMA. So as it moves up and down, the order is going to move as well on the close of each bar and keep it right in sync until it's filled. So we'll watch this get filled here. You also have the ability to attach any order, stop, target, entry, anything on the chart. And so you can see these other controls here, the plus and the minus. Right now I'm attached to this line and I'm front running it by a tick. So let's say I'm like, oh, I don't want to front run it by a tick. I'm just going to hit the minus, and now I'm immediately moved up to where I'm actually now 1 tick behind the previously closed plot. So each attached order has its own offset adjustment. So this one is a 4-range. The title of the plot is up. That's based on how the indicator is programmed. And then the offset is -1, meaning it's 1 tick behind the plot. So to front run the plot, it's going to be positive values. To be behind the plot, it's going to be negative values. So you can see how the order moved up there as the market is trading up into it. I'm just going to go ahead and bump this down to hopefully get it filled. So now I'm at 0 on the plot. Now I'm front running the plot by 1 tick. And once we're filled, we'll see that you also get the same functionality for the stops and the targets. Again, if you want to cancel an attachment, you just hit this X. And these are synced across the chart. So now I've got my targets and stops in. Now let's say that I want to be stopped out if it breaks this upper EMA by 5, let's say it breaks this upper EMA by 5 ticks. So I'll just hit that, and then I'm going to move it 5 plus 5, which basically means I'm going to be 5 ticks behind it. And now my stop is in sync with that upper one. My target, I don't really have a target because the market, there's nothing to attach to down there, but you get the idea. So if I want to remove this attachment, I'll just hit the X and it's gone. Now the order is not attached and can be moved freely around. So again, you click the A, then you click Apply to attach the order. Let's say I just want to sell a new order. Sell to, click the A, click the plot. Cancel the attachment, hit the X. Again, let's attach it again. The clear button, the functionality is to clear all attachments. So if I hit clear, all orders are unattached. So that's the basic functionality. Again, these are separate. So let's say I just want to sell to here, and then on the 2-minute, I want to attach one order to this plot. Now they're separate. So now I've got a 2-minute EMA order, and I got a 4 range up is the name of the plot order going at the same time. So those are separate and synced on the same chart. Now for the split orders. So I'm just going to unattach everything by hitting the clear button. And now let's say that if I'm stopped out, I also want to go long. So in order to achieve that, I'm going to have to place a buy stop. So I'll just do that, place another buy stop. And now I'm going to put it on the exact same level as the exit stop. So now I've got 2 orders right there. I'm going to attach both orders to this plot. Actually, let's just cancel that. Let's attach it up here. And I've got to put these bars behind. There we go. All right. So you can see the new button that's appeared right there is like a grid looking button. So I don't know if you can see that. Basically, anytime there's 2 or more orders on top of one another, you get this grid button right here. And it's on both charts. And so what that button is going to do is it's going to split the order by a certain number of ticks. You can configure that in the indicator. Currently, I have it set to 2. So if I click this, it's going to move the orders up. See that? So again, I'll just place a bunch more orders there just for the purpose of demonstration. So let's put another buy order there. Let's put a sell order there. So now we've got like literally 4 orders sitting on top of one another. When I hit this grid button, they all split up, and now I have the ability to move them around. And so there's the risk as well. You see the amount in 500 on the buys and the stop, and so that's for any order that's a target or a stop. It's going to have that functionality on it. So yeah, and then whenever there's orders below the market, same thing. I'll just close this out. Let's go with a 3-lot trade. I'm just going to hit buy market to get us in. So now you'll see that we've got individually, we've got the amount of money on each of these. And again, this is the total amount for that individual stop. So if you were to combine them, like right here, for instance, we're getting filled on these. Okay, so now I've got another trade here. Again, I gotta move these because they're so tight. But if these are on top of one another, what's gonna happen is, again, you get that split button. So when it's below the market, you're gonna split down is what happens. So they split down, and then of course the attachment feature goes for any of these. Click the A, click the plot, you're attached. So anyways, I am pumped to release this. Thanks for taking time to watch the whole thing. If you have any questions, you can contact me at affordableindicators.com. I'm available through phone, through email, through Skype, and I just love connecting with other traders. So I hope you'll take time to get in touch with me, especially if you have any questions about this product.